Hey, what is happening, you guys? Letting you guys know we are giving away a Nintendo Switch. One of you guys can win. We're giving it away for the holidays. All you have to do is look for this image right here on my Instagram at Landon Productions. We'll also put a link down below. Look for this image, tag someone in the comment section, follow me, and you will be automatically entered into the competition to win a Nintendo Switch. The contest ends December 22nd. We'll pick a winner and we'll ship it out to you guys. Well, I thought I'd tell you guys about that announcement, but now it's time to get back into today's video. Emergency alerts are broadcasted to warn us of an immediate danger or threat. From natural disasters to nuclear attack warnings, there is an emergency alert for almost everything. But no one really talks about what happens after we hear these alarms. I mean, what are we really supposed to be doing? Well, brace yourselves for this one because we are about to hear some of the scariest emergency broadcast alerts. Well, how's it going, YouTube? I'm your host for this one, Landon Dallas, and welcome back to a brand new Most Missing Top 10 video. If you guys haven't already checked out part 1 of this video, make sure you guys click right over here, get caught up with that, and also I'll put part 1 in the links down below. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up in this video. Let's see if we can get 10,000 thumbs up. Alright, let's jump right into this one. This is the top 10 scary emergency broadcast alerts, part 2. Alright, let's get this list started. And at number 10, radiological emergency alert. Over in Georgia, Atlanta, people's phones were buzzing and going off with an alert that says, EAS radiological hazard warning, this is a test. The alert was sent around 8 in the morning, and people in the area were losing their minds. They actually believed that there was some form of like a deadly radiation exposure. Some people were complaining that when they heard this warning on their TVs or radios, it actually didn't mention anything about it, only being a test. They thought this was for real, this was happening. This would for sure freak me out, and I definitely wouldn't leave my house until the news said that, it was all clear. I'd be calling in sick into work and taking a paid radiological emergency day. Take shelter emergency alert tackles its way into this list at number 9. Verizon accidentally sent a scary alert to its customers telling people to take shelter. Well, that's a pretty big mess up. Well, you're looking at the alert right now. It says civil emergency in this area until 1:24 p.m. EST time. Take shelter now, US govern. I have so many questions. First of all, why is this message even pre-written? And why is there an exact time of 1:24 p.m.? I would be scared out of my mind if I saw this message. No one thought that this was just an accident because things like this just don't happen. Well, Verizon took blame for this, and let's just say that if I was a Verizon customer, I'd be switching cell phone providers. Up next on our list at number 8, broken outdoor warning signal. Alright guys, it's time to brace yourselves for this one. You're about to hear a very scary sound. Could you imagine being asleep and then hearing this ominous alarm blast off in the middle of the night? It's definitely not how I would want to be woken up. In fact, I don't ever want to be woken up. I just want to wake up when I wake up. But in this situation, I'd probably jump out of bed or hide under the sheets because I'd be convinced that the end of the world was about to happen. And then it sounds like the signal is dying out at some parts. I guess he doesn't even want to hear the sound coming from his speaker either. San Francisco tsunami alarm storms its way onto this list at number 7. How are people still walking on the streets so calmly? I guess people living in San Francisco, well, I guess they're used to hearing the testing of the tsunami alarm, but as a tourist, I would either die instantly from a heart attack, or I would be trying to find a safe place to take shelter. This alarm sounds like something bad is gonna happen, and I wouldn't want to wait around to see what bad thing is about to happen. Next up at number 6, the very vague outdoor emergency alert.
Attention! An emergency is occurring. Please stay inside. Tune to local area radio and TV stations for further information.
Is this real life right now? There's literally zero details about what's happening. What is the emergency that they're talking about? And why do I have to stay inside? This alarm is making me feel super uncomfortable, but as it turns out, this outdoor warning system malfunctioned and self-activated in the early hours of the morning. Maybe someone desperately didn't want to go into work, so they hacked the system. If that's the case, then I have so much respect for them. Scary tornado alert takes us to number 5. This next alarm is a pretty eerie one because it can be heard echoing all over Dodge City, Kansas. Well, I found the clip for you guys. Enjoy this.
They are going about their daily business when tornado warnings are issued. Most people seek shelter, then information, but some take to the streets disoriented.
Okay, America, what the heck is up with your sirens? Why do they have to be so terrifying? All I have to say is, if I saw this tornado coming, I'd get the hell out of Dodge. Get it? The city's name is Dodge. Okay, all the dad jokes aside, what? I'm practicing here, guys. I'm about to be a father. Well, the tornado was probably making a beeline for the city, heard the alarm, and was like, nah, I'm turning around. Going somewhere else. I'm heading to Canada. 156 emergency sirens go off simultaneously, and this brings us to number 4. People were panicking in Dallas when an evil hacker set off 156 emergency sirens over the weekend.
At 11:42 p.m. Friday, the sirens are supposed to warn about approaching tornadoes, but there were no tornadoes. This is terribly freaky. Some even feared it might be a terrorist attack coming on the heels of the U.S. missile launch against Syria.
The alarms blasted off at 11:42 p.m. on Friday night, and although officials managed to shut them off, the hacker turned them back on. This went on for more than a dozen times throughout the night, and I guess it's safe to say that almost everyone in Dallas didn't get their beauty sleep that night. People were starting to think that terrorists were about to attack, but thankfully it was just a lonely hacker who clearly doesn't have anything better to do with their time. Don't have anything better to do with their lives. Moving things along, in number 3, we have a nuclear attack warning against Canada and the United States. I'm not gonna lie, this warning would send me into complete panic mode. Maybe I should see something about how easily scared I am. Well, anyways, this was the alert. Speakers were blaring this warning of an imminent nuclear attack against Canadians over in a popular Winnipeg neighborhood. The alert even went on to say this: all Canadian residents should seek out a fallout shelter immediately. If members of the Canadian Armed Forces direct you to a fallout shelter, please follow them for your safety. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will be speaking on all stations shortly. Well, this sounds pretty legit to me, but this cryptic message was nothing more than a prank. Probably a prank by President Donald Trump, trying to get rid of Justin Trudeau. Next up on our list, number 2, we have the Purge announcements. This doesn't sound that good. I know this alarm isn't technically real, but it does send chills down my spine whenever I hear it.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the US government.
Okay, what would you guys be doing if the purge was real? I mean, you're hearing that siren going off and it's time to purge. Let me know what you guys would do in the purge in the comment section below. But to be honest, if all crimes were illegal for 12 hours, I'd probably hit up my favorite store and grab whatever I'm able to carry. I'd probably break into a store, grab a lot of Pokemon cards, go in the Apple store, grab a few headphones. But I know a lot of crazy people would attempt to raid Area 51 because you can't get arrested on Purge Day, and there's a lot of people who are curious to find out what's down there. And of course, this might be the biggest massacre in history. Air raid sirens in Israel tops this list at number 1. People are literally running on the streets because they know exactly what this alarm means. This warning signals that incoming rockets are on their way. But thankfully, Israel has something called the Iron Dome, which is the defense system that was designed to intercept fired rockets. But still, I couldn't imagine living in a place where this is the norm. These people are living in constant fear, and they never really know how safe they are. Well, there you guys have it. This is the end of the video. I was your host, Landon Dallasing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next most amazing top 10 video. With an alert that says, yes. It's freezing in here. Could you imagine being asleep and then hearing this ominous? San Francisco's. Before we go, I'll fix those 2 lights. It'll be quick. If that's the case, I would so respect them.
I have so much respect for them.
Why would I have respect for them?
Because they went through all that trouble to get out of work. Like, props to you. You deserve it.
Taking a break for the missile link. America? Am I saying America?
Yeah, America. What the heck
Okay.
is up?
I'd get the heck I'd get the heck out of Dodge.
It's funny.
I'd get the heck out of Dodge.
It's a saying, and the city's name
What's
is
the
also
saying?
Get the hell out of Dodge. It's like a very common saying.
I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, and the city's name is
People
Dodge.
know this?
It's funny. Yes, people know
Okay.
this.
156 emergency sirens go off simultaneously. How do you say it?
Simultaneously.
Simultaneously?
Simultaneously.
Simultaneously. Moving things along, in number 3 we have a nuclear attack warning against Canada and, say that word?
You ran out of breath?
Yeah, I gotta take my puffer. Speakers were blaring this warning of an imminent. Speakers were blaring this warning of an imminent. I just can't speak right. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
No.
Oh, did I say it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or just
Yeah.
good enough?